We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jacob Junis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Fletcher is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Batting third.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Griffin Canning gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what start this inning off? Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Anderson Miller, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Upton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Batting third.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box, Alex Gordon, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting fourth.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In is Jorge Soler as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on third. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield bat, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Standing in, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fletcher is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there.
That
They're
is
already down. They got to
the
find a
left
way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Another 2-2 offering. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And that's in there for strike one. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goodwin has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. So there on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. Rendon into foul territory, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Kenning, 23 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout will wait on it, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to leave your pitchers in. Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill, but you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Eric Skoglund enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Max Stassi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. Dozier brings it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the third now. Brett Phillips will
Leading
bat
up
next.
for the Royals,
and he's a guy looking to
the center
break out
fielder,
in a big way.
Brett
Hasn't been getting the results
Phillips.
he or his club have been hoping for. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Well, that's it.
And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping into the box, Anderson Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, one man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Three-two pitch, and it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Simmons waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Two out with the man at first. Ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Kansas City, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
27. Mike.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me. Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Now ball line softly down the right field line, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy. Jason
Castro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-2 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3, and that ends the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Angels 1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled away. Soler, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in, Maikel Franco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two and one to the Royals first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. And that's the second out. Ready now, Nicky Lopez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Royal. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. In the air, down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
As a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels strand 1. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading up for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Grounded to short. Simmons is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Brett Phillips will be next. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second, and that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Royals leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Anthony Rendon will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's Justin Upton now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. In now, Anderson Miller, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap.
The designated
Both
hitter,
outfielders give it a
#4.
chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. They'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Standing in now, Alex Gordon. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Upton. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts.
12.
Doesn't matter how they come.
Jorge.
Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is good one.
And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Mike Franco. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off for ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels 1. Josh DeMont is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Here comes the first pitch.
Off for the Angels, the right fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the
At
Angels,
the plate, Jason Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
This offense they're achieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is skied out toward right. Soler is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Max Stassi, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
24, Noah Ramirez.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
For the Royals, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batter.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A throw behind the runner at second. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Right to him. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Hit in the air out to right. In there, a base hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A ball and a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Scott Barlow gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals lead it 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Keenan Middleton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready once again, Jorge Soler. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And right into the shift. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup, 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Second
At the
baseman.
plate, Nicky Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Upton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole
Number
field there,
13.
D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Angels down to their last strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He makes the catch, and the Royals have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Skoglund gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Rosenthal hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.